Officials from the International Human Rights Foundation had become aware of the inhumane conditions in which the government of Pakistan is holding former Prime Minister Imran Khan in the Adiala prison. We highlight 3 completely unacceptable abuses. The restriction of regular visits from his wife, despite the law allowing for such visits. The prohibition of regular communication with his children in breach of an express court order. Finally, we draw attention to the denial of access to his own books. Mr Imran Khan has the right to a private and family life, as guaranteed by Article 14 of the Constitution of Pakistan. The prevention of regular visits from his wife constitutes an attack on his human dignity and a lack of respect for his family. This right is also protected by Article 17 of the International Covenant on Civil and Political Rights, which Pakistan has ratified. Furthermore, the United Nations Standard Minimum Rules for the Treatment of Prisoners, the Nelson Mandela Rules, approved by the UN General Assembly in 2015, establish in Rule 58 that prisoners should be able to receive regular visits from family and friends. However, the prohibition on regular communication with their children, despite a court order allowing it, represents a violation of Article 35 of the Constitution of Pakistan, which obliges the state to protect the institution of the family. Additionally, the Convention on the Rights of the Child, which was ratified by Pakistan on the 12th of November 1990, stipulates in Article 9 that children should not be separated from their parents against their will and should maintain regular contact with both of them. Additionally, Article 10A of the Constitution of Pakistan ensures the right to a fair trial and due process, which includes adherence to court orders. Finally, the denial of access to his own books while imprisoned violates his right to education and personal development, as guaranteed by Article 37 of the Constitution of Pakistan. At an international level, this restriction contravenes Article 26 of the Universal Declaration of Human Rights and Article 13 of the International Covenant on Economic, Social and Cultural Rights, which was ratified by Pakistan on the 17th of April 2008 and which recognizes the right to education. Denying access to his books contravenes Article 19 of the International Covenant on Civil and Political Rights, which protects freedom of expression, including the right to seek, receive and impart information and ideas. Rule 64 of the Nelson Mandela Rules states that prisoners should have access to reading materials suitable for their education and recreation. The aforementioned abuses against Mr Imran Khan violate the Convention Against Torture and Other Cruel, Inhumane or Degrading Treatment or Punishment, which Pakistan ratified on the 23rd of June 2010, committing itself to prevent acts of torture and other cruel, inhuman or degrading treatment or punishment on its territory. We, at the International Human Rights Foundation, demand the immediate cessation of these and any other form of cruel, inhuman or degrading treatment against Mr Imran Khan and against any other person under the guardianship of the State of Pakistan.